Where I get this number? I'm at list 4. We're playing Mars Logistics again, because apparently the only game I know how to play at this current moment. And there. The crap. Something went wrong here. Ah. That's what. The crap. Oh, that's this mission that I found. I was trying to flip that. Okay. Alright, please mischievous. Okay. If anybody checks up on this, I technically speaking tried to redesign the cup holder so that it'd be a little bit lighter, saving blocks in a few little places here and there. Although under technicality, I guess I could do something there. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time on the cup holder. I'm just thinking. Okay, so if I sit down, hit copy, and then there we go. Start it from the inside to add the speak and try and save weight like that. There we go. Okay, custom moderation kicked in. That's cool. I've been doing a lot recently. Acting faster than Rumble does. Which is good. Anything else that I want to do? It's something I could do real quick. The irony of this. Okay, so okay. The new compacted cup holder is the new compacted cup holder. I'm going to save that. And I think actually I'm going to there. I'm going to get back to carabiner. Now. Okay. So while that's notated, this is my current mission that I've plotted out for. Deliver the League Ball is one that I could do. That'd give me $260 and a striker. I'm not really going to do that right now, though. I'm going to do that. That I can do very quickly. Okay. Over here is the chair that I have to deliver. So that seems actually quite intuitive. So I'm going to go for the end cap and then go for the end cap to deliver the chair. Ah, 3x3 plate. Deliver pizza. Pizza's gonna need a better... I'm gonna need a pizza holder for that. Actually, that does make me want to. go. I'm going to have this be... That should... Yeah. We'll keep that. Yeah, that's pretty good. You know what? I can also do another thing. Return. Maybe if I did like X and Z. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have any effect. Actually, I've just hit control to check if there is the... Yeah, nothing. So, if we go over to this guy... Okay. That'll automatically return back to this position, and that should, actively speaking, assist in the long run. Actually, gas on channel 6. Let's stick this in all, actually. It's pretty good. Okay, that actually seems pretty good so far. Anything else I want to do? Probably. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. There we go. Carabiners loaded. So if I go around the corner, that'd be probably the safest route, but I can probably get away with riding. There we go. And the grassy ranchlands. I didn't realize that Stupidity Streams was still on for some reason. Oh, I get what happened there. There we go. Okay. Now that I figured out what was wrong with my stinking background thing with that, it's time for me to face my first crack. Oh, or not. Hack that. That makes sense later. Also, I meant to check these things out, but I can face a little bit of hard terrain for a little bit of a better exit. Okay, there we go. Walk the wall, walk the wall. Okay. Only 21 minutes and I have already started getting in the kilometer range. This is definitely why I sit down and give stinking cup holder a hard time. See, this is how a cup holder, this is how Carabiner does the job correctly. See that? Didn't even end up on back that time. Look at Carabiner, so handsome. Come on, wait. Come on, we can recover. We can. Oh. There we go. Huh. Maybe don't brag about Carabiner too much. Might go to his head just a little bit. We're gonna start off with those kind of jokes. Anyway. Whatever will I do when my tree's gone? So that's what an end cap looks like. Check out the vehicle mode. Admittedly, that just looks good. That's wrong. What's my funds look like? 800. So I can buy 2 more of these. And try and get if I could remember how to buy things. Okay. Cup holder might be able to work now. I don't actually know. What I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna go up here. And I'm gonna look for spare unnecessary ports. Not really any to face the eye. Maybe these. Could replace these with this thing like I did before. And then I may be ridiculous, but oh, I don't have any. Okay. Oh, I got these things. What crap am I doing? Being ridiculous, that's what I'm doing. Sit down. That. Let's try applying some suspension. Don't really like how low that is. That's a little better. Not the best. How many of these stinking super extenders do I have? I have a stupid plan. It's gonna end in a stupid way. So I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna just give them these things. Yeah, go. So let's try out a cup holder 2 with this new device that I'm supposed to deliver. I believe that there is something here. Admittedly not cup holder specialty, but neither is climate, so that's really the thing we're trying to try out here. Oh, Chris is here. Good morning, Omega. I see the rover is flipping again. Yep, it does flips all the time. I have reworked cup holder, and I have done some I just did the grinding to afford the spare pair of wheels, as you can see. I got a nice new pair of wheels, you see, and I'd hate to see him suddenly wrecked by an imbecile who, actively speaking, doesn't know how to drive. Unfortunately, that's the flipping car. Yeah. So far, though, cup holder is actually withstanding the expectation laid upon him. And this might actually fit in cup holder a little bit. But I don't think it will. Yeah, no. This is definitely not one built for cup holder. I'm gonna override previous cup holder with new cup holder. I'm going over here. That should be a lot easier for cup holder to use. For this. Because we're trying out the wheels, we're not trying out the grabber. I'll repaint it and set it up properly later. There we go. Don't know if there's actually a train available for this spot yet. Don't really know, because this thing's kind of not built yet. Also, I got this. I hid the, builder thing, so it'll be a little bit less in the way. Ah. Take your snipers. Suspension makes a way better bumper than bumpers. Yeah, it's still cup holder. Okay, got this. we go. Cup holders are elite. Have you eaten breakfast yet? Yes, I have. I'm guessing somebody told you to ask that, but I don't know, so I'm not gonna assume too much. But I have eaten breakfast. I also have a cup of coffee right here. Nobody asked me to ask. That's what somebody was asked to ask would say. I'm joking. Thank you for your concern, sir. I have... Sorry. Oh, consume sufficient nutrients. Did that actually go through? I don't know if it actually went through, like... spookiness style. What was for breakfast? Not what I was expecting to have for breakfast, but it was something. I'll sit down and basically save fridge leftovers, because they're good fridge leftovers. They were good. It was good fridge leftovers. Basically. Leftovers I found in the fridge. Whee! So... I gotta be honest, I can't remember what we're doing here, so... Or more actually what we're doing this for. I can't remember the part that I'm about to get by doing this. There we go. Gotta remember that the rib is ribs are the ribs. They're impact ribs, apparently. I've decided that now, apparently. Whoa. Now that was a nice landing. These extra shocks seem to be doing a lot of work. Maybe that should be my next priority. Whoa! Whoa. Yeah, the shocks seriously recovered me there. There we go. A 5x5 plate. Oh, but I see. I'll be having eggs soon. Eggs are nutritious. I probably should have had an egg myself. I probably should have done that. You are leading a fine example, my good man. What's the funds? We got 100. What's the costs? Not preferable. Gotta afford 1 spare. I need 2 spare. 3 if I could spare. Deliver pizza, deliver toolbox. Would be a lot better for a grabber. Actually, it'd be great for cup holder currently. Deliver supplies. Deliver HVAC unit. One plate, but that's 3x3. Quarter spacer. Like, really? I wish to discover this grilly that they discuss so grillily. Okay. How far is that? One fast travel away. I'm pretty sure since I traveled to this spot. Okay, or not. Pretty sure if I go to these kinds of places, I can get like. Uh-oh. I found a problem with cup holder's suspension. It doesn't have ones. You don't have a friend, you see. There's a mail symbol here. Yeah. There's a mail symbol here. Hit this button, see if that helps. That didn't help anyone. Oh, whatever. I'll figure out what the mail symbols mean later. I think that they're actually like jobs you'll eventually get, but you have to do something to unlock them. 5 times 5 plate. You can fit so much food in there. I mean, you count 5 foods as much, then that is good. Indeed. So which one do you think it is? Do you think they go on meters or inches? Because they didn't clarify, they just said it's 5 by 5. Evidently they're going by blocks, but we can make the joke that these are all, this is like a, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9-inch long bot. Or wide. Oh, not wide, but it'd be like a 5 by 9 wide bot. That's indiscriminate height. You cannot really discern the height. Indiscernible height. Because it's just tactically speaking got a changing height bar thing old Bob. Inches. Indeed, this is a 9-inch machine. Whee! Okay, so extend drafts. Extend for drafts. Okay, that's about as good as it's gonna get. That's about as good as it's gonna get for me. Now it's time. Oh, wait, that's wrong. Dio tackle. Okay, so that's gonna be going on for a little bit while I do this. I don't actually have to do it while I'm actively speaking, getting stuff done, but I have to do it that way because it's got return to the way it was set mode. So like this, if I move the back plate any other direction, it'll return to this sector right here, the way that it is currently. Ignorant of personal preference. That's really what all machines are, ignorant of personal preference file operations. That way it can actively serve multiple preferences instead of a singular one. That is the difference between specializing and modularizing. Oh dear, I don't seem to have a big enough machine. Oh. I seem to have a big enough way to get in my own way. Hmm. I got a 3x3 or 5x5 plate, a 1x3 plate, a 5x1 plate. Plate? Minor plates. Oh, preposterous. Okay. It is an intriguing idea to do. Like, there's a 5x3 plate. Okay. I like it. Copy. Deletes. Place in the backs. The backity backs. Yes, the backity backs. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that and that. I'm gonna okay. No. No. I mean, under technicality. By a technicality, I dost declare. I got 5 of these. They make a perfect floor. I could have a wood grain floor. If it weren't for... Like, I could even do this. Make it a little bit more stable. And... Don't know why I have 5 of these, but... I will take it. And I will also make it the wood grain floor. And then I'm going to go back over here, put this back. And I think that'll do. If I thought ahead for like 5 minutes, I would know that that was completely and totally incorrect, but I apparently did not think ahead at all. Wow. I completely forgot about the wheels on my car. It's true, that's how machines work. That, I should have read that one. That joke was still, bouncing off something I just said. And I don't know what that's referencing anymore. I'm getting too old! No! Can I afford multiple beats? No. But I can use this. No, 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 no. I could also just buy a spare of these. Oh, wait, no, I don't need to do that. That was wrong. That was the wrong side. I was doing it on this side. Then what I can do is I can pretend that I'm a real boy. I can do this. I'm gonna have to get rid of the lower layers on everything. It's ruining everything, guys. And then this is the weaker guy, I'm guessing, if I recall correctly. If I recall correctly, then I am correct. Oh. No, what am I doing? Oh, no. I'm not playing that game. I did something stupid. I was stupid. Okay. Okay. That is not the button that... Oh. I don't even need to use that. Oh, wait, no. I do in fact need to use that. There we go. There we go. Light spring. Light spring. That thing. That thing. That should protect the whole thing. The thing with the thing. You know the thing. I know the thing. If I know the thing, you know the thing. You're a smart cookie. Okay, let's see. How's this look? may or may not have forgotten the wheels again. Now it's looking a little bit more solid. Not as solid as I'd prefer. I know that's shocking. Is there a way to get it a little bit more solid? Anything that I can just stretch between the gap. Well, if I was thinking stupid, I could do that. I'm not that desperate. I'm gonna pretend like I know exactly what I said there. I don't. And I'm going the wrong way because I'm not used to this intricate design. Did I remember to replace this thing? No, I didn't. I have this space that I carved out specifically for this, and it's nowhere to be found. Mainly because it doesn't fit. I could do it there. I could. I could do it there. All's fair. Yeah. Okay. Why am I the wrong direction around? What is this about? Cup holder has been redesigned yet again, guys. Yet again, it has been changed. Been transformed, in fact. And yet it is more than likely still the old failure we know all too well. But okay. Okay, so I'm gonna need to extend out the actual arm a little bit here. That's where things get complicated because I'm out of all my good parts. I can buy a couple of these. Not the direction I was pointing, but okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fit this inside of my machine. It's a machine! Okay, so that will not work. Not properly, at least. Unless I grab it from another angle. Gosh, I could definitely hear some stinking head pain. Okay. Okay. Now, it's time to leave here, with all our bad choices and consequences of our actions. Yeah, no, I wasn't fitting this box. There's a toolbox in here, but, we're gonna pretend like I had any idea what I was thinking when I did that. Move on. It doesn't seem to be opening, so the gripper seems to have a hold on the actual latch, but I don't want to test that theory. Whether or not we will, though, is not my decision to make. Almost. I'm just gonna reset. If I just had... Oh, that is not what I wanted to happen. Without the handle, do I have enough grip strength? I need to remember that I effectively can just... Can't orient around properly because it's on an inclined surface, and my sinking tires are apparently made of ice. you doing? You gotta be kidding me. That had no right to not fail. And yet, we're here. Okay. That is a restart on that. Okay. I am apparently facing toward the camera. Okay. Inch along. Inch by inch. There we go. Inch by inch by inch. Inch by inch by inch. Okay. Okay. Add a little bit extra pressure on that thing just to make sure that it sticks to what it's supposed to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I made it. Nowhere. There we go. Okay. So maybe First off, why does it keep on spawning me in the opposite direction, first off, of where I'm facing? And second off, cup holder versus toolbox. Imagine you deliver this and it doesn't even have tools right at the right tools inside. Indeed, if it has like a hammer and a wrench, but you're really asking for like one of those air-driven wrenches. I think it's a I forget. My head is inside of make robot space, not what name of tool space. Also, I'm gonna go over here, check up on this by probably more than I need. And I'm going to try and extend out. There you go. There we go. So much for just making funds and not spending them this stinking video. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to grind for money so that I could, actively speaking, upgrade cup holder to the point where he could actually stink and handle the batteries. Instead, we're here. Back down to like less than 10 Mars coin. Whatever the crap you call this currency. On a box. Well, it's the kind of upgrades that I'd probably deploy anyway. Just wanted to spend it on, like, you know, making sure that the front doesn't completely and totally act ignorantly of its two brethren, or its four brethren. The front wheels. Which means it needs a spacer. Or something of the like. Thankfully, this time, I designed it in such a way because that's exactly what I wanted to do there. Gotcha. Back in the soup box. Okay. We're less than a kilometer out. There we go. Percussive maintenance. You'd be surprised how effective it is sometimes. I sure am. Uh... Almost. There we go. It'll look. I guess I already unlocked this fast travel point. Make robot space. I cannot make robot space. Alright, come on. That object up there looks like something that I'm supposed to fly to. Not gonna be able to get to it, I don't think. Or that's a cloud. Whoa, baby, that's not where we're going. Speaking of which... You've got to be kidding me. No, we might not be able to do this. No. How about we're attacking her? Okay, so there is a way down over here, it says. That is a little bit less of a dive. Yeah, about here, apparently. That is not what we refer to as preferable. Come on. There we go. Save. That was something you said earlier. Oh. Well, I guess I said make robot space earlier. Oh gosh, goopers. Here we go. Geronimo! That should have been a flip. How was it not a flip? I don't have the money to do that. How bad is it gonna get? Can I get there? Come on. I don't need an extensive signal if it's just enough signal. Oh, baby. Just barely. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here before that inherent beeping noise gets stinking hard driven into my gosh goober head. I have a griddle. I have a griddle! What's the vehicle funds that I have now? 170. If I had one of these for... I could probably bought one. And I was flooping, flopping around with a flooping flopper. It's a flooping flopper. I could have probably afforded them with the stinking crap. Then I bought the floop and get the crap. Okay, now this should be a lot more stable. It feels more stable. Okay, now then. Last thing. Have a griddle. I think what I need to do is, yeah, so I'd need like 3 or so. There we go. To make it make sense. But I have a grill. Now I'm going to paint the front of this green so that I can kind of see that this is the front. In fact, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to find this grill thing. I'm going to delete you. I'm going to replace you. You will be upgraded. And then you'll suffer the consequences. Okay, and then we finish up one of these. We'll make that part white. So it looks like one of those thinking antennae. We're gonna get to painting some more. This back part, I kind of feel like it's an extension, so how about we just paint it yellow? And I've been streaming for... Okay, if you object to it, I'll stinking remove it. I thought it looked like a cute little satellite thingamabob. Okay. Sorry that you forgot your phone.
Is there any point in me sitting out a notification for you at this point?
No.
I'm gone again.
Bye. Have a nice day at work. Yeah. Love. Probably shouldn't have. Oh, whatever. This looks like a behind, so I can actually see it as a behind. So it should function. Anyway. Actually, that is something else that I could do real quick. I could flip that around so that like I recall this being something where like one of the sides had I apparently recalled wrong. Okay, now that I've recalled wrong, I would appreciate recalling correctly next time. I don't really think I got a better solution than that. Just straight up. So anything else that I can do real quick? Try and extend out the bed especially. That should be something that is a bit more of a priority that I've kind of sidelined, unfortunately. Because if we can do that, I might have a tad bit more of a chance, but that takes resources. That's one of them things, them resources. Resources take money. Yeah. Where did I spend all my stinking... No, I guess I spent it around the place. And that's about as good as I think that can get. Oh yeah, and of course I forgot. I need to probably put back on. I could put back on the switch. Do something. Probably want to paint that black again. I'm gonna do that. Now if we go over here, have that be you. Have that be O again for open. Switch that to all. It's a solution. Okay, go back up here. Still 1 and 2. Okay. You know what? That's actually something. If I instead do no. I don't know what I guess I just undid this thing of paint or something like that. I mean, operably speaking, it probably should be somewhere more like here. It's a bit of a pain, especially if I do that. Over here. Then go back over here. But that should actually serve better overarchingly and serve for more. Although I definitely need to add a little bit of something here. Stop things from getting any ideas. They'll never cross this. How about this instead? Can't really do anything into the sides. What if I did? If I did though. What if I did though? What if I actually clicked on the things that I was trying to click on? Instead of imagining things. Like that's useful. Is there any... I believe... I'd be mistaken. Okay. That was something that I needed to copy. That was something that I just needed to handle entirely different. If I want to do that, I need to do that. Find one of these. There we go. That. This thing. Go in. Okay. And then go over here. There. Hopefully, if I hit open. Ah, Oh. Well, I thought about doing this anyway. What about J and Y? No, I can't do that. I can probably do this. But it still wouldn't work because of other things. Yeah, I got us thinking a bit. Currently, without prep time, I don't get sinking resources, but so if I hit O, if I hit it again, then it does what it's gonna do. Okay, team, we're going over to deliver some batteries. Against our better judgment. This time, it'll definitely work better than the last few times that we've tried the exact same thing. We have literally built an entire device to serve this purpose. And effectively this purpose alone. And preferably, I wouldn't include such stinking unnecessaries as this random stinking bobble in the middle of nowhere. That was just weird. That was necessary, bobble. What the crap was that? Okay, it's 10 o'clock. I should actively cut off. Crap. Crap. A moment when you think that you actively speaking got something going. And the alarm calls you back. Anything that I can do quickly? I don't think so. I do not think so. I think control-wise, things... Oh, it's handled by all. So if I go over here... There we go. That is about as good as that's gonna get. It's not good, but I didn't say it was good. It's about as good as it's gonna get. Anything last minute that I can just quickly do? I don't want to do that. I mean, it'd be nice to have a few more of these plates so that I could have the actual plates going all the way to the back. Don't think I'm going to be able to pull that off. How expensive are they? 40. Yeah. Do a 5 by 5. 5 by 5. I mean, it's an idea. It's something I technically could accomplish, but be a little impractical. Don't think I got a 3 by... I got a 3 by 1. me just check how that looks here. It's an idea. Either way, I gotta quit off soon. Okay. Okay. Like or dislike as you will. If you subscribe, welcome to the ride. Don't die, it's no fun. Bye. Will this work for batteries?